When you graduate from high school, you go to college. Some people live at home and some people live on campus. Living at home for college is not easy. There are a lot of definitions when it comes to reasons. Here they are. Barely any college is local within our community. There's only 10 to 11 colleges local within my community. Only 2 to 3 of them are a good fit for me. What do you expect me to do if none of the colleges local within my community are a good fit for me and I have to live at home? Go to a bad fit college or suffer or get a bad job and that doesn't pay enough and live out in the streets? Southern Connecticut State University and Yale University are both a good fit for me. Yale, however, is a most selective school, so it'll be impossible for me to get in. Not many people get accepted to Yale, and I can't just be attached to only one school because who knows on whether or not I'll get in or not. Sacred Heart University didn't have a music major at the time, but now they do. Fairfield University and University of New Haven don't have enough disability services staff. University of Bridgeport doesn't have enough disability services, and I became no longer interested in it after I found the limits of college applications with living at home. Quinnipiac University doesn't have enough disability services, the commute is kind of long, and has no music major. Albertus Magnus College and University of Connecticut Stamford have no music program at all. Manhattanville College has a traffic commute, and I became no longer interested in it after I found the limits of college applications with living at home. Western Connecticut State University has a bit of a long commute and doesn't have enough disability services. This is not like when someone in the family gets a new job located far away. The family gets to move if they get a new job located far away, but they don't get to move the child out if the child has a better fit college far away. I didn't want to go to community college at all or do a gap year. My plan is to get a bachelor's degree, not an associate's degree. Community college doesn't offer bachelor's degrees. They only offer associate's degrees. The whole point of college is about getting a degree for a full-time job. College is not about living at home or wasting time on credits that don't transfer. You have to deal with the double transition within community college or a gap year. If your plan is to get a bachelor's degree or that you're at community college or doing a gap year, you're going to have to transfer to a university within your time at community college or gap year. You already did a transition between high school to college, but if you do a gap year or do community college and then transfer to a university within, you'll have a double transition and will have to do everything all over again. If you're someone who is not good with transitions, I would not recommend community college or a gap year. Not all credits transfer. The university and the community college offer different amounts of classes. Transferring credits gets also hard if you're taking non-credit courses, as non-credit courses don't transfer at all either. You have to do the college process all over again. When you transition from high school to college, you already had a lot of paperwork to get ready for. You've got health forms and other kinds of forms to fill out. When you transfer, you gotta do it all over again. I felt like I already did this when I transitioned from high school to college, people react like. It's extremely hard getting adjusted to campus as a transfer student. It's much better to be a first-year student than a transfer student. When you're a first-year student, you get all these intro presentations and orientations. That explains what the university is like and what is expected at the university. When you're a transfer student, you don't get any of those. When you transfer to university, all that happens is you just move into your dorm, start your classes, and get no introduction to what the new campus is like. It's much better to get adjusted as a first-year student rather than a transfer student. If you want intro presentations, a full intro, a full orientation, I'd recommend to be a first-year student, not a transfer student. A university is not intended for students to live at home and commute. University campus has residence halls, and it's like its own town. They have campus police, on-campus doctors, sometimes a campus fire department, and the president of the campus. If you're a commuter student, you won't get adjusted with how university campus works. You won't be familiar with who to contact with such questions, and you won't be able to engage with university campus that well. You won't learn that university president is nothing like a high school principal, and you won't learn that campus police are nothing like high school resource officer or high school security guard if you're a commuter student. First semester. If you live on university campus in the first semester, you'll get more adjusted and will learn about how everything on university campus works. If you want a full adjustment, and if you want to get adjusted to campus easily, I'd recommend live on campus first semester. Do not commute and live at home first semester. Unlike when you transition from middle school to high school or even elementary school to middle school, you're assigned to go to a certain school with all of your folks from elementary school or middle school. Sometimes, unless your middle school is split and one half goes to one high school, another half goes to another high school. But when you transition from high school to college, there is no college that you'll transition to with all of your folks from high school. You go to whatever college you apply and get into. There is no college your district requires you to attend. Even when you transition to elementary school, you're assigned to go to the elementary school that's in your district. My parents wanted me to live at home for college so I can get blamed. Making me live at home for college to protect me is making me live at home for college so I could get blamed. Here's how. Folks who don't understand my disability, I have no control over. So that is blaming me on things I have no control over.